Hello everyone. Very good morning and good evening to all. Thanks for joining. Let us start our today's session. In our previous session, we have seen select statement and the single row functions. So we have seen these single row functions. So kindly practice all the single row functions. So you have to practice it. So each and every single row functions, if you are practicing it, if you are practicing very first time, so remembering all the functions, it will take some time. Okay. So you have to practice more and more. You have to solve some quizzes. So based on that, you will get more knowledge. At least after some next 10 days, just to go through that functions. Okay. So just 5 minutes, 5 minutes, just to go through that. What all the functions are available? Okay, substring. This is what it will do in string. So it is used to take the position of the character and LPAD, RPAD, LTrim, RTrim, replace character, translate, NVL, NVL2, nullif, coalesce function. So this is what just 5 minutes you go through this, then you will get to know all this function very clearly. So why? Because if you are going for any ETL development or any other job, so these are all the functions definitely we will use in any databases. Okay, so that is why you have to learn. So today we will continue with the other functions called round function. So what is this round function will do? So normally round off. Okay, so rounding off the values. Yes, if you see this round off, so if it is less than 0.5, okay, 0.0 to 0.5, then it will take 0. If it is more than 0.5, it will take the next value. Okay, so if you are taking this particular value, if it is here, you can go for 0.5, 0.5. Okay, if it is in this particular range, it will take this value. It will return this value. So if you are going to take this value, if you are giving any value in this range, it will take next value. Next value means it will take 1, right? So if it is 7.5, it will give you 8. So next value, it will give you that. So that's what we have to remember. If you see this, so round of 0.7 will give you 1. Okay. If you are going to make 1.7, it will give you 2. So 2.8, round of 2.8, it will give you 3. So 2.8, right? That's what it will give you 3. 4.35. Since 3.5, it will give you 4 only. And this is what, see, you can go for any, so decimal point also. So here, if I'm going with 5435.78, I'm going with 78 means 0.7 is more than 5, right? It will give you 5436. 5436. Okay. So if you see this, it will give you 5435, right? Okay. So you can give 2 argument also. If you are making 2 arguments, here. So what is the decimal point I'm giving? 2 decimal point. So it will consider 2 decimal point. If you see this 2 decimal point, 0.78, right? So it will look at the third one, next decimal point. If it is more than 5, it will give 1 carry forward to this. So it will give you 0.79, 5435.79. Okay. Yeah. So if you look at this, these functionalities, so it's very easy only, but when we are going to develop a logic, so it will impact. We will go for some nested functions. So that time, if you know very clearly, then very easy. So we definitely will get some requirement in this way for the mathematical data. So definitely we'll get this kind of requirement. So if you see this 2 decimal point, so 2 decimal point is the third one is 7. It will give 1 carry forward here. So it's a 0. Again 1 carry forward here, 0. Then it will give you 1 carry forward here. So it will give you 36, 5436. So it will get rounded off. Then three decimal point. So it will give you 783 only. Why? Because fourth one is 2 only. So if you go to 4, so what is the answer for this? 5435.7833. So that is what I'll give you. So you can go for minus also. So minus also you can go for. Minus means always take from decimal point left hand side. Plus means decimal point right hand side. Okay, minus means you have to go this way. So minus means it will round off. Okay, 0 will give 1 carry forward here, right? So minus 2. So 5440. Okay, 5400. Why? Because this is 3 only, right? So 3 only. So when we are making this 0, 0, you consider this decimal point, the last one. If it is less than 5, it will make 0 only. If you're going for 3, right? Minus 3. So what is the answer? So minus 3, 5000 only. But if you are going to make 5 here, then it will give you 5, the 6000, right? 1 carry forward it will give. So how it is 6000? 0, 0. This is 0. But since it is 5, it will give 1 carry forward here. So that is what. So what could be the answer for this? Any guesses? Minus 2. So what is the answer? So I got different answers. 5500, 5000, 5. Okay. See here, minus 2 means this is 0. This is 0, right? These two will get 0. But the second one is 7, right? It will give 1 carry forward. That is 5500. Okay. So this is what you have to make. If it is round off, you have to check whether which half it is. Okay, it falls on which half. If it is trunk, always it will return the base value. Okay, always it will return the base value. If it is up to 0.999, it will give you 0 only. Okay, trunk means always it will give you base value. So remember, so always it will take base value here. Yes, you can go for base value here. 0.7878, it will give you 0 only. So 5435.7878 will give you 5435 only. So this is also 5435. This is also 2 decimal point, 0.78. So this is 3 decimal point, 783. That's it. This is 7832. I'm going for minus. So minus here. So it will not carry forward anything here. So if it is minus 2, so what could be the answer? Minus 3. So any idea what is the answer for this? Minus 2 means it will make 0, 0. That's it. Okay, 0, 0. So 5400. So minus 3, 5000. That's it. Okay, even if it is like this, okay, if it is round off, then you have to carry forward 6,000. But if it is truncation, it will give you 5,000 only. Got it? So trunk means it will always take base value. So remember this. So definitely these kind of functionality we will use in our real-time project. Okay. So this one we have seen already. If you have any timestamp column, if I want to remove the timestamp column, you can use trunk function. Okay. So here, ceiling and floor. So what is that ceiling and floor? So in our home, we have the ceiling, right? So ceiling means top value. So always it will take top value. Floor means we have the base value. So if I'm going to make 5.999, it is almost equal to 6, right? But I'm going for the floor. Floor means it will take always base value 5 only. This is also 5 only. Ceiling means it will take top value. This will give you 6. This will give you 6. This is almost equal to 5 only, right? 5.000.1. Since it has 1 here, it will give you 6. Okay. So this is the ceiling one. Then you may ask question, what is the difference between floor and ceiling and trunk and round off functions? So this is looking like same only, right? The thing is, you can go for, so here you will have only one argument, okay? But here you can go for 2 arguments. That means decimal point, minus and plus. Everything can go for, but ceiling and floor will take only one value, one argument only, okay? Next one is important functions. Yes, definitely we will use this kind of functions in our real-time project. Modulus. So modulus always will return remainder in the division operations. Okay, definitely we will use modulus functions. So mod of 55, 4. So that means 55 divided by 4. What is the remainder? So remainder is 3. It will give you 3 only. So what is dual? Dual is the dummy table in Oracle. Okay. So since we are giving the hard-coded value, we have to use the dual only. 55 divided by 3. Remainder is 1. So it will give you 1. So where it will be used? So sometimes they will ask you, I want to take this kind of question. They will ask. They will not ask directly like odd number, even number. They will say, select alternate record. Select alternate record in the table. So how will you select? So since we have employee ID here, employee ID column, employee ID is unique column here. I'm going for employee ID, 2. If you want, you can generate some row number. Row number also I can use. So how can I use alternate number, alternate record? So in this, you can see here, alternate record, you can take 100, 102, 104. Or the other way, you can ask even number of record. Okay, even number of employee ID. So that we can take. But if you do not have these columns as unique columns, okay, it is having like a different numbers you have. If I want to use the row ID, sorry, row number, the row number. So if you want to directly use it, yes, use it. Otherwise, you can go for subqueries. Okay, so okay, I will give you the question, you can answer it. And if you see this, this is the table. So this is the employees table. So here I'm going to use, so employees hired on different hire date. So I have to take employees hired on leap year. So that you can take leap year. So all the employees hired on leap year, right? Non-leap year. So that means in Oracle, not equal, you can make this way or this way. So both are not equal only. So less than and greater than symbol are exclamatory and equal symbol. Both are not equal only. So this is what you can take. So you can write this way. The other way by using extract function. You know, right? Already extract. So you'll use extract. This is year from hire date. Remove this and equal to 4. So this is also same only. This one similar to this one. Okay. These two are similar. Same way you can change this one also. Clear? Okay, I got one question. The employee ID, right? So employee ID here we have. So this is the recent one of the interview they have asked, one student asked me. So you try this logic. Okay. So always I have to take multiplication of 12. Okay, first I have to take 112. So this record I have to select. Then you have to add 12. So if you add 12 here, 124, right? So 124 and 136, 148. So this way you have to select one by one. Okay. So how will you write the logic? By using modulus. So can you try this logic and tell me the answer? So you can take some time, okay, to build the logic. So this way you can put, or you can go for subquery also. This way also we can put. So here we have to use modulus of 3 equal to 1. Okay, so both the way we can use. Yeah, we can remove the 100. So we got the first record, right? So that is why we are getting it. If you do not want 100, you can remove here and employee ID not equal to 100. Right? So employee underscore ID not equal to 100. So you will remove the 100 if you want. So they will ask this kind of questions. Yeah, we can make. So I got one question. So remainder of this one. Okay, so 12 equal to 4. Yeah, so that is also giving the same answer. Yeah, different way of answer this question. So this is the 1, 2, 3. So 3 ways you can make. And you can put one more condition here to remove the 100. Okay. So sometimes they will ask different questions by using this modulus functions. And you have to use that logic and you can find the answers. Okay. So even number, alternate number, all this. They will ask this kind of questions also. So next one is month between. So these from here it is a date column. Okay, month between. So what is month between will do? So month between always take 2 months. So 2 dates columns. So here I will take one date column. Here I can take another date column. In order to give correct date, so we are making that 2 underscore date function. 2 underscore date of given date and format, comma, one more date. And it will give you total months, right? So if I want to go for total months, I want to find out. So how many months are there between 2 dates? You can go for months between. Month between first date, another date. So how many months are there between these two? So it will give you, okay, so 120 months. Month between this date, comma, this one. So from today's date to 2000, how many months are there? Yes, these many months. If I want to round off, you can use this one to round off this function. So this will give you, okay, 277 months. And if I want, this is month between. So how many days between 2 days, right? So how many days? So you can take date 2 minus date 1. So if you are adding, see date 2 minus 1 here, it will give you date. Okay. But if you are giving date minus date or date minus date, if you are giving, it will give you total days actually. So it will give you numeric number. You can see here number only. So date minus date, it will give you number, numeric one. So sys date means system date, today's date. So it will take system date, 12th February 2023 it will take. Okay, system date. So you can go for system date or current date. So yesterday we have seen, right? So what is a dual current date? All this we have seen. That is the one. And you can go for next working day. So these functions are very much used here, these date functions, to find sometimes second Saturday, third Saturday, second business day. So you want to run a job particular second business day, third business day, all this, right? So this kind of date function only will be used. Last day of the month, third Saturday of the month, right? Second Saturday of the month, last business day of the month. So all this to find these functions are used. So what is next day function will do? So from this date, when is our next Friday? So that it will give you. From this date, next Friday is, this is the one. So when is our next Thursday? From this date to next Thursday. So when is our next Thursday? It will give you, always it will give you the next Thursday date. Okay. 16th February 2023 is Thursday. Last day will give you last day of the given month. Last day of given month. Use system date. It will give you last day of given month is 28th February, right? So it will give you 28th February. If I'm going to make sysdate plus 25, so I'm adding plus 25. 25 days I'm adding with system date. Then I'm finding last date. So what could be the answer? Last day of March month, right? 31st March. Got it? So why? Because system day plus 25, it will give you some days in March month, right? See here from dual. I'm just running this. So 9th March. If I'm going to run, okay, last day of this given date, it will give you. I'm going to make system date plus 40 days. So it will give you April month, right? Okay, again, it is giving you March only. Okay, I can go for 50 days. It will give you April here. So it will give you last day of April. Okay, sometimes you want to give, I want to go for last day of the quarter, last day of the month. So you can define it. So whatever the way you want. Add month, how many months you want to add. So from this particular date, you want to add 3 months. So August, September, October, November. So it will give you November. From system date to 60 months, I have to add 5 years. If I want to know what is the after 5 years date, okay, you want to go for some calculations, you can go for this way. So instead of that, you can make this way also. 5 into 12. So they will pass year here. As a parameter, they will pass here in the runtime. So if it is 10 year, all this, it will give you, okay, this is the after 5 years, the date 2028. So this will give you this way, like add month, last day of the given month, next week day of the given date. Okay. And even here also for the date column also, you can go for round and truncate. So we can go for four levels. One is year, quarter, month, and day. So what is the meaning? See, you have to, yeah, first day of a month. Yeah, that's what you will go for this one. Okay. First day of the month, last day of the month, all this we are going with. Just we can see here. Okay. So after that, you can tell me. So round off and truncate off. All you know, right? Already how the trunk and round will work. So how the round will work? I'm going to take year here, round off year. So round off year means year is 12 months, right? I'm going to split this 12 months into half of Jan to June. I'm going to take half. Then July to December, I will take half. So if it is year, you take 6 months, 6 months. If any date falls on these half month, it will take this particular 1. If it is 2023 year, the given year is 2023, it will give you 1/1/2023. If any date falls on July 1 to December 31st, it will give you next first day of the next year, right? 1/1/2024. Got it? So this is the half of the year. If you want to go for round, if it is trunk, always it will give you first day of the year. Okay. So that's what you can go for this one. If you want to make the round of year, see a round of year, a round of, so this is given date. I want to make a year 22nd August 2021. So that I want to round off year. August means it will falls on the second half, right? July, August. So here it will give you 1st Jan 2022. Am I correct? 2022. 1st Jan 2022. So I'm going for round of this one, April. April 2021. So what is the date you will get? 1st Jan 2021. So what is the answer for this one? Rounding of year at the system date. February. So 1st Jan 2023, right? Since it is February, it will give you 2023. Clear? If I'm going to add some 180 days here, it will give you 1/1/2024. So why? Because it will become in the second half of the year. Then you are making round off on the year. It will give you the second half. Okay. So this is the one. And if I want to find out last day of the year. So last day of the year. So how to find last day of the year? So first day of the year, last day of the year. Okay, you'll find out after that. Then you can go for the quarter. So here we have seen, right? Q means 3 months. You can go for 3 months. 3 months you can go for Jan, Feb, March. 3 months you can take. Jan, Feb, and March. Then April, May, June. This one, 3 months. You can take this 3 months, 90 days. This 3 months, 90 days. If any date falls on first half of the quarter with Q, maybe February 14, up to February 14, then it will give you first day of the quarter. If any date falls on second half of the quarter, it will give you first day of next quarter. So 1/1 here, 1/4 here, 1st April. Got it? Clear, right? Quarter means half of. Round means you have to take first half or second half. So I have given explanation here. Just to go through. If you see this, so I'm going to make Q August, 22nd August. Which quarter it will falls on? July, August, September, right? August 22. Which quarter it will falls on? Second half of the quarter, third quarter. Then it will give you first day of fourth quarter, right? October, November, December. 1st October it will give you. So 1st October 2016. Okay. This is Q, April, 13th April. 13th April, Jan, Feb, March. Okay. April, May, June. 13th April will falls on first after the Q. Then it will give you 1st April, right? 1st April 2020. This one, any idea? 2nd November. July, August, September, October, November, December. 2nd November. Sorry, 2nd November, right? Yes. What could be the date? 1st October 2020, right? So what is the date for this? Okay, next one is month. You are going to make month here. Second half of the month, it will give you first day of next month. So August, September 1. So month, 13th April, first half of the month, right? So it will give you 1st April. So this also will give you 1st November. So month is okay. You can easily find out. Next one is weekday. That means day. So you can go for day, month, Q or year. Day means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, half of Wednesday. This is first half. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If any date falls on this particular half, it will give you this Sunday date. If any date falls on second half of the week, it will give us this Sunday date. Okay, clear? So you have to do one time practice. It is giving this date, right? You have to find out. So I'm taking system date, today's date. Today's date is Sunday. Which date it will give you? Rounding off. Today's date only, right? I'm going for some 4 days after that. Which date it will give you? Any idea? 4 days I'm making plus. It will give you next Sunday date, correct? Next Sunday date is 19th February. So this is also same only, rounding off, okay? So just to do it. So sometimes this is what it will find. It will be useful for finding the first day of the month, second day of the month, all this. See, trunk we have. The trunk will always take first day of the quarter, first day of the month, first day of the year. So here we are making trunk. That means first day of the year. Okay. This is also first day of the year. First day of the quarter. So what could be the answer for this? First day of the quarter. Right? First April. First day of the quarter. So first October. First day of the month. This is also first day of the month. So trunk means first day of the day, all this it will take. Okay. Trunk will always take first day of the week, first day of the day, all this. System date plus 3. So that means it is 15th February. That is what will give you. Sometimes we may go for, okay, first day of the month. Now you are clear, right? First day of the quarter. First day of the quarter, you are clear, right? So how will you make first day of the quarter? You have to go for this way. First day of the quarter, it will give you. I have to find out last day of the quarter. Last day of the quarter. See here. So this one I will go for system date. What is the first day of the quarter? This current date, 1/1/2023. I want to find out last day of the quarter. How can I find? If I'm going to add plus 80 days, so what could be the date here? Okay, it is giving you this one, right? First day of the quarter, then I'm adding 80 days here. Here, after this, it will give you around somewhere around March, right? For this, I'm taking last day. Can I take this way? This is one of the way I'm taking. If you have any other idea, yes, you can use last day of the quarter. Okay. So you can go for 80 days, even 85 days also, that is fine. Right? 85 days also, it will give you somewhere around the March, right? Up to 90, it will give you the March only. So that is what you can find here. Clear? So last day of this one. Okay, so I will ask you one question. You tell me the answer. So what is the answer for the first one? Okay, remove 85. It will give you the same. Okay, 1 minute. So how? I'm going to remove 85. Will it give you same result? Last day of the quarter? It will give you last day of the month. I want last day of the quarter. How it will give you last day of the, this is last day of the month, right? I want last day of current quarter. What is the last day of current quarter? February, March 31st, right? So that is why I have added here 85. So 85 or 80 or something. So it will give you, if you are going to run this particular statement from 1st Jan to 31st March, if you are going to run this query, it will give you the same answer. One answer. Why? Because I am finding trunk, right? Trunk means first day of the quarter. Then 85 days I'm adding. For that, I'm taking the last day, right? So it will give you last day of the month, last day of the quarter. Clear? Okay. So what is the first query will return? This one we have already seen. To date function we have seen. System date, you know. To care function, you know. Go with inner function first. So what is the answer for this one? System date YYYMM. So you take YYY 2023-02, right? 2023-02, add 01 here and convert this into this way. This will give you first day of the month. Am I correct? So you're adding 01 right here, hard coded value. That means first day of the month. Okay. Trunk of system date, comma month. So what is the answer for this one? Jan? See, this one we have already seen. Same statement we have already seen, right? Same statement we have already seen. Trunk function. So trunk of month will give you always first day of the month, right? First day of February. Yes. And what is this answer? This one. This one. First go for inner function. Last day of system date. What is the last day of system date? 28th February. 28th February you are giving. For that you are taking trunk of month. This is also will give you same first day of the February only, right? Then what about the fourth one? You have to go for inner function first. Add month from system date minus 1 month I'm adding. That means 12th Jan 2023. This will give you 12th Jan 2023. For that I'm taking last day of 12th Jan. It will give you last day of month, right? 31st Jan. Then 1 day I'm adding. It will give you 1st February. So all the 4 statement will give you the same result. Got it? So you can write this way or this way, this way, this way. Everything will give you the same result only. So you try it. Okay, this is something like logic only. You have to try. And so you can tell me what is the answer for this one. First one. First day of the quarter, right? Then this one. So what is the answer for this one? Trunk of system date Q, first day of the quarter. Then we are adding 75 days. Then finding last day of the quarter, correct? Last day of the quarter. So this one, this is similar only. So on the particular date, it will give you last day of the quarter, this quarter, right? Yes. So sometimes they will ask, okay, find first and last day of last quarter. First and last day of last quarter. So this is first, this is last. Add month So you have to go for inner query first. Trunc of system date Q. Trunc of system date comma Q. So what is the answer? First day of the quarter, right? Okay, add months. -3. 3 months we are adding. First day of previous quarter, right? This one. Find first day and last day of the last quarter. That's correct. First day of previous quarter, last day of previous quarter. That's it. First day of previous quarter, last day of previous quarter. So quarter starts from here, quarter ends here. Q4. Clear? So sometimes they will ask this kind of question also. Then you can go for some to-char functions. See, sometimes, so what is the typecasting they will use? To-char of. So to-char of this function. See, this is number, right? This is number 1210.73 is number. The number we are converting as a character here. So which character? So this way we are converting like 9.9. So that means 1 point only we are converting here. 0.7 only it will give you. But what is the answer for this? So this is a character now. If you are adding 1, it will not add, right? So it should not add here. Actually, it should not add. It is a character. Okay, so it will give you some junk value. If you are using this way, dollar symbol we are adding it. So you have to use always 9 only. So if you are using any other character, it will not take. See here, I want to go for this way. The first 1 character, comma, then 3 decimal. Sorry, this 3 decimal. Then this is the point decimal. This way I have to represent the data. Yes, you can go for this way also. This one we have already seen. MON, MM, right? YY. DDth means it will take 12th, 13th, 14th in that way. So dollar, yeah, we are adding dollar symbol. That's it. We are converting this number into a character. We are adding one dollar symbol. Okay. Sometimes you will do, right? But that is a character now. So so system date, hours, minutes, seconds. So AM, PM, you want to go for. So all this you can go this way. Just you can go through one time, you will get to know. So ABS means absolute value. So if you are having any minus value, if I want to go for plus, if I want to convert plus, then it will go for plus only. If you give plus, it will give you plus only. Okay. So if any negative value, if I want to convert negative into positive, then you can go for minus. So we may use a decode function. See, this decode function, it will decode value from one value to another value, like if then else condition. Okay, if so you are getting one city here. So if it is, if the data, incoming data in this way, okay. So Madras, Calcutta, Bombay, Odisha, it has to converted into Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, Odisha in this way. Any other city, you have to get city itself. So for that, you can write this way. Decode of city, pair of values you have to write. So one pair of value, next pair of value, next pair of value, next pair of value, default value. Default value is city itself. Okay, subject ID. You are taking subject ID as input. 1, got to convert like mathematics. 2, physics. This is pair of value. 3, chemistry. Others you can go for others. Okay, some default value you can put any other 1, 2, 3. Instead of that, if you are getting any other value, it will go for others. You can go for this way also. Okay, so that means it will take any other. If any other out of 3 is coming any other value, it will give you like 3. So you want to decode this value to this value. That is the meaning. Okay, so sometimes you may get this kind of kind of question. You are getting value from sources F. F should be decoded with M. Sorry, female. M should be decoded with male. U means unknown. So you have to make upper of. You know, right? Why we are making upper of? Even if you are getting female as lower case, it will be converted into female here. M, male, U, unknown. So you can go this way. Any other character is coming, it will go for others, right? The same way you can use transactional status. S means success. All this you can go for. Okay, S means success. F means failed. You can go for. Okay, this can be achieved by using case statement also. See, case, this is syntax. So you have some columns. When will you use case statement? You have some columns. Select star from table name. If I want to derive some columns based on this, I want to derive some columns based on the column values here. So here I have some value, here I have some value, here I have some value. So case when commission percentage is null, you put 0. Otherwise, commission percentage itself. So that we can make. So if I'm getting any null value to be replaced with 0, right? So that way you can go for case statement. So case when condition, then statement, when condition 2, then statement 2, when condition 3, then statement 3, else condition, sorry, else statement, end. So always whenever you are starting the case, you have to end. Then you can go for alias name. Okay, so I want to make the case statement for this commission percentage. So one column I have to put extra. Commission percentage I have to replace with. Replace is different, but I have to show that value. I can take the salary here and the commission percentage here. So what I have to do, if the commission percentage is null, I have to replace with 0. So you can go for case statement. I'm not replacing the existing value while selecting, I'm making. So case when commission percentage is null, right? Then case when commission percentage is null, then 0, else commission percentage itself. And the end, you have to use end. So always use like this way, case when condition, then statement, right, like this. Okay. So case you are starting, you have to end, and then you can put new commission. This is the column alias name. If you're selecting like this, see here, whenever I'm getting null value, it will be replaced with 0, and column alias name is new commission. And other value you are getting it, you are getting value itself. So that you can replace. So while selecting the value, instead of going for this, you can put case statement also, right? So you can use NVL function to replace it. So that's a different. But while selecting the value, you want to select this way. Yes, you can do case statement. On case statement is used to create a separate column. Okay, column value in the select statement. Okay, clear? In the employees table, if you take employees table here, select star from employees table. So I want to differentiate the employees based on the salary. Salary status I have to find. So that means I have to segregate the values. If the employee is getting less than $5,000, I have to make like low salary. If they're getting salary greater than 5,000, less than 15,000, then I have to segregate like average salary, high salary. So this way I have to find. Then I have to write the like this. Okay. So select employee ID first name salary when case when salary less than or equal to 5,000, then low salary. When this is the condition, then average salary. So like this, you can put, okay, high salary, average salary, low salary, all this. but I want to count it. I want to count. This is some different conditions here. So case when salary status and new salary. That means we are adding that salary also here. We are finding this is salary status, right? This is salary status. A new salary we are making. If the salary is less than 5,000, incrementing the salary by 30%, incrementing the salary by 20%, then 10%. That is a new salary. See here, this is actual salary, their new salary. But I want to find out how many of them getting highest salary, how many of them getting average salary, how many of them getting lowest salary. That I have to count it. So that means 3 here, then 2 average, all the average I have to count it. So you can find this way how many of them are getting. Then after that you have to use count statement. See here, if I want to use count statement, so this way, sometimes they will ask this kind of questions. If I want to make a case statement, so this one you know already, high salary, yes. Case when salary less than 5,000, then lower salary end. So whenever you want to make the count or aggregate, any aggregate, right? Use aggregate function. Inside you can use case statement, close it here itself. Case when, close it. Case when, close it. Okay, case when, close it, then count it. Okay, low salary, 49 employees are getting. Average salary, 54 employees are getting. High salary, 4 employees are getting. Clear? Sometimes this kind of question they will ask you. Case statement. Okay, count statement. How many of them are getting 4? So you have to go for count and then inside you have to use case statement. Okay, how many positive numbers are there? How many negative numbers are there in the ID column? So that you can find here. Clear? So I hope you are clear. So this is second Saturday of the given month. Second Saturday of the given month. Second Saturday. So if you see this, you have to go with one by one. The inside query you have to go for. So this one. First you take this one, okay? First you can take this one. This is what you have to interpret. Select from dual, right? So second Saturday. So what I'm going to do, so instead of this one, I'm going to give system date. Sys date. I will give you today's date. Right? So what is the meaning of this one? Trunk of system date, comma month. That means first day of the month. First day of the month minus 1. So it will give you last day of the previous month, correct? This will give you last day of the previous month. Yes. The previous month. So if you have any nested function, this is what you have to interpret. So for this, you are going for the next day. So that means you are finding next day of Saturday. You are finding. So why they are going for last day? It might be first day also Saturday, right? So that is why they are finding first last day of the month. And then they are going for next day. Next day here. Next day of Saturday, right? Next day of Saturday here, right? So this one where I have to close. So this is first Saturday, correct? This month first Saturday is 4th second 2023, correct? Yes. Second Saturday is 11th. So I have to go for one more next day. Am I correct? So one more next day of correct. This is second Saturday of the month. Second Saturday of the given month. So this way you have to interpret. Clear? Clear on this? So if you go, this is nothing but we are making one, we are giving one date, that's it. So if you are going to give any other date, right? I want to give the, instead of system date, I'm going to give some date, I'm going to give March month, 5th March 2023. So when will be the second Saturday? So here also 11th only. So it will give you 11th only. Clear? On the current month, it will give you the 11th day. So now you are clear, right? How to interpret. So if they are asking, how will you find second Saturday of the given month? So you have to do it this way only. So you find last day of the previous month. Okay, last day of the previous month. So from here, you find next day of Saturday, next day of Saturday, next day of Saturday. Clear? Third Saturday or fourth Saturday or whatever it may be. Are you clear how we can interpret all this? Sometimes this is what they will ask questions. First day of the month, second day of the month. Okay, find second Saturday of the given month. So if you are having any huge functionality, so you find which is the inner function. First you find the inner function. You take that inner function. First interpret. Okay, so you pass the hard-coded value here, then find. You can go for system date. Then you can find. So are you clear on all the statements? Case statement, decode statement, single row functions, all this? Any doubts? So will you able to write third Wednesday or third Monday of the particular first Monday of the particular month, first business day? You can write, right? First Monday of the given month. So first Monday, 6th. So how will you write? First Monday of the given date. So first Monday. So you have to go for Monday here. That's it. So first Monday, right? Monday, you have to remove this one. First Monday we are finding, right? That's why you have to remove this one also. So first Monday of the given, okay, given month. So I can remove this one and go for system date. So 6th, 6th February is the first Monday. Am I correct? Yes, first this one. Okay, so you can go this way. You can find a lot of functionalities. All this decode function means decoding a value from one value to another value. Okay, so this value to this value. So male means M means male, F means female. One is nothing but some value you can go for. Okay, success. Two means failure. So that we are decoding it, right? So two, if we are getting data as two, we are decoding with this way. So that's what you can go for decode. So decode functionality. Okay, so practice all this. You will come to know very clearly. So all the functions. I will give you lot of exercises, so you can practice it. Okay. So I hope you are clear on this. Shall we go to the joins? So joins is very easy only. I think you should have already, you have seen my sessions on joins. Joins are very, very important. Okay, joins are very, very important. I will give you some complex joining scenario. So I do have some tables, but the thing is, we cannot show any real-time code. So that's a compliance issue. So that I cannot share. So even we cannot take out of the project, we cannot take. But one thing I will do, I will create some sample queries. So how we will use sample queries and then how complex we will write. But it's very similar, simple. So if you are seeing that all this very simple only. So in joins is nothing but, so you remember in the normalization, we have split the tables into multiple tables, right? We will split the tables into multiple tables. So we may have only a single table. So that tables can be splitted into multiple tables. This is one table. This is another table. One more table. So it is not necessary that it should be there in relationship. It might be a foreign key primary key relationship. It might not be there. Your joins no need to have. But here we have the customer table. We have the country table. So I have to find the relationship. Okay, if I ask simply one question, okay, so don't write any SQL queries. I do not want any SQL queries. I'm asking how many of the customers from USA. So my question is, how many of the customers from USA? How many customers from USA? That's a question. Can you tell me the answer? How many customers are from US? Okay, only one customer. How did you say this one customer? How did you say? So by looking at one table or looking at two tables. So manually you have looked at this table and you have joined this 202 with this 202, right? Right. I have asked simply questions, right? How many of the customers are from this one, this country, right? Looking at two tables. So this is nothing but joins. Okay. So how many customers are from China? How many customers are from China? Right? None of them. So why? Because you have data on the right hand side table, but not on the left hand side. So what is the country of this particular customer? Sam. Which country he belongs to? Right? So we do not have answer. That means data on the left hand side is there, but data is on the right hand side, it's not there. So based on the join condition, the result will vary. Okay, the result will vary. For an example, if it is 201, if it is 201, okay, if it is 201, then all the data will get joined here also, right? And whatever the data here we have, it will get joined here. So we do have mainly four types of joins. So when will you go for joins? So for the normalization, once you have splitted the tables, then we have to join the data to get the meaningful information. I cannot go and say for any reporting, right? For any reporting. So normally as a ETL developer or any database developer, we will split the tables into multiple tables to avoid the data redundancy. We will load the data. As a report developers, like a Tableau or Power BI or any report developers, right? Or we are also, if they are asking some questions, okay, how many of them from this particular country? How many of them this one? Some kind of ask questions they will ask. We have to join the tables. We have to get the result. Okay. So that is what joins are very, very important. If I ask one question from here, if you have answers here, then you can directly tell that answer. But some questions you cannot answer directly from one single table. You need to go for another table also. So that you need to go for joins. See, always joins if you are taking. So first you can do the two table join. Then the resultant of these two will join with the third table. Okay. So if you are going for any number of tables, multiple tables here, if you are adding one more tables here, if you are adding one more tables here, so this way we are adding multiple tables. The resultant of this one will be a driving for next one. So this is called a driving table. The first table you are using, right? So that table will be a driving table. So we do have mainly four type of joins, mainly four types. That's what we will use in our real-time project. Some rare scenario, we will go for other joins. I will tell you. But what is the four type of joins? You have first join is inner join. See, inner join means very simple. See, inner join means common for both, right? This is inner, means left hand side common, right hand side also common. That means it should be there for common between both. So if I'm going to join these two columns, so which is the common one? 200, yes, it is common. 202, yes, common. 204, common. 200, common. 204 is common value. 205 is common value? No. That means while doing the inner join, this record will get filtered out, right? Only this common record you will get it. The highlighted one you will get it, right? This record, it will get filtered out. Then 203 you will get it. 200 you will get it. The right hand side, if you see 201, this value, it will get filtered out. So that's what you can go for inner join. Inner join means common record between both the tables. Next one is left outer join. Left outer means, see, irrespective of right table, whatever the right table you are going for, irrespective of right table, all the records are on the left table. If you have 1 million record in the left table, if you have 1 million record in the left table, you have 100 record in the right table, how many record you will get it? As a resultant, you will get 1 million record. So why 1 million record? So irrespective of right table, you will get all the record from the left table. If you are getting any join, duplicate value on the join, you may get more record also. If you are getting duplicate value on the join column, then you may get more than 1 million, but 1 million record is confirmed. You will get it. If you are going for right outer join, all the record from the right table, all the record from the, all the record from the right table, all the record from the right table, matching record from the left table. So that is what you will get. If it is not matching, left hand side, you will get null values, left hand side. If it is this table, right? This table, right hand side, you will get null values. Left outer join, you will get right hand side null values. Then full outer join, you will get both the values are null. If matching, non-matching record, you will get it. If everything is matching, say for an example, this 201 is present here. 201 is present here. If you do inner join, you will get the same result. Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, same result. Okay, all the four joins will get the same result only. You are having all the matching values here, then you'll get same result. Clear? But if you're getting any duplicate value here, then you may get more number of records. That's what. See, you in Oracle, you can write the join in two different way. Two different way you can write. So one is implicit method, another one is ANSI method. See, this is the basic. If you know this concept basic concept, even you can go for any complex tables. Okay, if you are making any join condition with equal symbol, that is called equi-join. So you are making the join condition, right? What is the join condition? You are taking customer dot country ID equal to country dot country ID. That's what we have joined, right? So when I asked the question, how many of them from US? So how did you join? This country ID you have taken, this country ID you have taken, you have joined it, and you have answered like one member from USA. This is called join condition. If you are using equal symbol on the join condition, this is called equi-join. If you are using any greater than, less than, all this, that is called non-equi-join. Okay, so equi-join, non-equi-join. So this is the one. So sometimes we will use non-equi-join. Very rare scenario we will use. So we do have four types of joins. One is inner join. Okay, so what is the join? You look at here. So how we will write the inner join? All this type of joins here. So what is inner join? So you take this particular record, first record. Okay, so you take first record, this record. You are taking all the columns from. Assume that you are taking all the columns from A table. That means left table, all the columns from the B table. So no need to take country ID one more time. This table. Why? Because both are equal only, right? So if you are taking one more time, the same value will get it. So here I'm using first record. So you take first record. Okay. So what is the country ID? You'll get it from here. So India, right? Yes. Second record. You'll take second record. So this is what Oracle will do. 202. It'll go for matching and then it'll say like USA. Then 204 and 200. So all the 200 will be matched with India. 204 will match with UK, right? Yes. Then same way it will go for other records also. This 204 also. This 204 also, it's a UK. Then it will take this record. Do we have a common column for this one, common value here? No. So inner join will reject this record. So this record, you will not get it. So these two record, you will get it. 203 you will get Singapore. 200 you will get India. Okay, this is the resultant of inner join. Are you clear? Okay. What is left outer join? Left outer join means irrespective of right table, you will get all the record from the left table. You can take all the record. If it is matching, you will get the values. If it is not matching, you will put null value on the right hand side. So that means country name you are getting on the left hand side, but right hand side you are not having, right? Sometimes when we are going for some 4 or 5 tables, so left table you want to get all the result, then you will go for left outer join. Mostly you will use inner join and left outer join only, mostly. So these two records you will get this way. So what about right outer join? So sometimes they will add some filter condition on top of joint resultant. So what is the joint resultant they will use? They will join it. They will put country name equal to India and country name equal to India. That means you will get these three country only. Okay. So you cannot give answer like by looking at one single table. How many of them from India? If I'm asking, you cannot answer by looking at one single table. You have to join the table and you have to add some filter conditions. Then you can say these many customers are from India, right? Okay, here if I'm asking one question, how many customers not tagged with any country? One customer tagged with any country, not tagged with any country. So after doing the right outer join, If you use country name as, country underscore name is null, right? If you use this condition, after that, you will get this record alone. Am I correct? That you can take it. So this way we can go for different joins and then we can get the result. So if you are using right outer join, so what is the value you will get right outer join? You will get all the values from the right table. For the right table, if you are getting matching value, you will get the values here. If it is not matching, you will get null values on the left hand side. Okay. So, but while taking this value, country ID, if you are taking country ID from the left hand side table, this table, you will get null value here. So why? Because here 201 is not available, right? You have to take country ID from this table. If you are taking country ID from this table, 20 is available, right? So to list down the values, then you can filter out. Okay. So if you are making null value is null, mobile number is null, country ID is, customer ID is null, email ID is null. If you are making one record get filtered out, you can say in this country, I do not have any customer. Okay. Same way, full outer join, matching, non-matching record from both the tables, you will get it. So if all the values are matching, with each other, then 4 joins will get same result only. I have given here that create table statement. If you want to practice this, just to practice this. Okay. Any questions on these 4 joins? But how to write a join query, that I will tell you. So we do have 4 type of joins, like inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer. In real-time project, mostly these 2 joins are used. Okay, inner join, left outer join. This is what the join we will use mostly. So in Oracle, we can write the joins in 2 different methods. One is implicit method, other one is ANSI method. So you can write join by using implicit method. So if you are writing any joins with the implicit method, that means this query will work in that particular database itself. If you are writing any join conditions, okay, join query in this ANSI method, then this same query will be used in any other databases as well. Okay, any other databases as well you can use. So how can I write the implicit method for this particular join? So if you ask for the join, do we need to have a common column? Yes, definitely we need to have a common column. The data type should be matching. The column name might be different. Okay, here it might be different column name. Here it might be different column name. The column name might be different, but data type should be matching. Mostly like a numeric column only, we'll go for joins for the better performance. So if I want to write a join for these two tables, you can just write with simply implicit method. So how can I write implicit method? So even if it is a 2 tables, 3 tables, 4 tables, all this table, right? So how can I write implicit method? First you will see implicit method. What is this? See, some developers, they have written in implicit method. Some developers, they have written the join in ANSI method also. So both methods are very simple only. If you know the concept, then it is very simple. So first I will write inner join. So how to write inner join in the implicit method? So what you need to do? First you have to select all the column names. From first table. So first table is left table. So first table is customer. So you can take customer table. Then comma, you can put comma. Second table is country table, right? Country table. So if you are seeing more than one table name in the from class, so that means it is join. Okay. More than one table name in the from class, that means it's a join. Okay. From table name, from first table, comma, second table, then join condition, where the join condition is, this is the one, right? customer dot country ID equal to country dot country ID. This is the join condition. Then we have to select the columns. Okay, I need the columns from the first table, whatever the columns, even if you have hundreds of columns, whatever the column you want, you have to write customer ID, then customer name. Since we are having a two different tables, right? So we have to inform the database that so these columns are from this table. So otherwise it will get confused. Okay, if you have only one, this email column is there in single table, that is fine. If you have a country ID, this column in two tables, then Oracle will get confused whether I need to take this country ID column from customer table or country table. That is what it will give you the error like column ambiguously defined. So country ID, you no need to take one more time. You can go for country name. Okay. Since we are using two different tables, right? Two different tables. You need to define these columns from which table. Normally first few columns are customer. So you have to use customer dot. Always you have to use customer dot customer name, customer dot mobile number. So this way you have to use customer dot email, customer dot country ID, right? Then country name. This country name you have to use country table. So you can use country dot country name. This way you can use. So instead of making all the times like customer dot table name dot column name, you can give alias name here. You can go for alias name. So customer you can give A, country you can give B. See, whenever you are making like A, that denotes customer table. Whenever you are making B, that denotes this country table. So wherever you are using country, you can make it like B dot country ID. So B dot country name. Wherever you are making customer, you can make it like A dot customer ID, customer name, mobile number, email, this one and this one. This is the way we will normally write. So whenever you are having a table name, you give some alias name dot column name, then table name dot column. This is the implicit method. Clear? This is very simple joins of two tables. Okay, same join, how can I do it in the ANSI method? So you take same columns this way, select all the columns from the tables from first table. First table is customer A. Okay, here we will write join as the keyword. Join country B. We will not write comma here. Okay, we will write first table, join second table. See, simply if you are using join, it denotes that inner join. Even you can go for inner join. Both are equal. Inner join or join, both are similar. You can use it anyone. Then if you are using like a join here, the ANSI method, you have to use on join condition. So here where condition, right? Where join condition. This is on join condition. Okay. In this statement, I want to select only country India, those who are working in India. Since I have already used where, you can use and B dot country name, country underscore name equal to India. This way you can use it. Okay. This way you can use. See, this is called join condition. This is called filter condition. Okay, clear? So which one is join condition? Which one is filter condition? This is filter condition. After joining, it will filter out the record. This is join condition. Here also, this is a join condition. Okay, so this is the join condition. After that, if I want to filter out the record, you can you can use where class here. Use where class. Where This is the condition. Clear? This is filter condition. So filter condition here you can use where clause. Join condition you can use on clause. Clear? Any questions? This is the ANSI method. Both are similar only, right? So both are easy only. If I want to go for left outer join, so how can I write left outer join for the same? You can go for, instead of this, you can go for left join or left outer join. Both are equal only. In implicit method, so this is a join condition, right? Join condition, you can use, so these two tables we are making. So this is a filter condition. Just I'm removing it. This filter condition, I can go for this is join condition. In this, I'm going to use, if you use plus symbol on the right hand side of join condition, so that will become a left outer join. If you are changing the table, that will become different. But so first table dot column name, second table dot column name. If you are using this way, if you use plus symbol on the right hand side, this is a left outer join. If you use plus symbol on the left hand side here, it is right outer join. So instead of inner, you have to use left join or left outer join. Both are equal only. So simply if you are using left join or left outer join, both are equal only. Okay, clear? This is left outer join. If I want to go for right outer join, simply you have to use right outer join. Then you have to use this plus symbol on the left hand side. Okay, this is the one. And if you ask, how can I write the full outer join? See, full outer join, remember, in implicit method, you cannot write plus symbol on the both side. So this cannot be written. Okay, this cannot be written. So this way it is not available. So first you will do left outer join. Okay, left outer join. You can do union operation. So union I will tell you later, but you can do the union operations. You can do union right outer join. This is full outer join. Okay, this is full outer join. Clear? If I want to write full outer join here in the ANSI method, so you can write full outer join. That's it. Okay, clear? 4 joins are clear. So how to write 4 joins? Yes, this is the way you have to write. Shall we write join conditions of these tables? So if you look at our tables, right? Our tables, how these tables are connected. How these tables are connected. In our employees HR schema, you have the employees table. Employee ID, first name, last name, many columns are there. You have the department ID column. This department ID joined with department ID in departments table. Okay, you can join this department ID equal to department ID. Then you can get the department name and their location. This location is joined with locations table here. Locations table, then you can get the locations here. Clear? This is the join condition. Shall we join these two tables? First, we'll go for two tables. Select all the columns from first table. So employees table, comma, second table, departments table. I will make it like a employees as E table, E, department as D. This is ANSI method or implicit method, where E dot department ID equal to D dot department ID. This is the common column. Okay. Then I want to take all the columns from the E table. So you can put E dot star, means it will select all the columns from the E table. Otherwise, if I want to go for some simply like a selected field, you can write, okay, so this field from the employees table, E dot employee ID, E dot first underscore name. Okay. Then you can go for E dot phone underscore number, comma, E dot whatever the column you want, salary, E dot department ID, right? Whatever the column you want, you can write it. E dot department underscore name, comma, D dot location underscore ID. Okay, so how do I know all this? You have to select the tables and then you have to check the columns. And if you are going with the real-time project, you may ask question, how can I know this, how the tables are joined? You can ask your team members that the data model. Okay, so data model. If you see this is the data model here. Department ID, you can join it. You can get the department name, manager ID, location ID. Manager ID, I'm not selecting. I'm selecting department name, location ID. So this is implicit method, right? You can select it here. It will give you the data. You can see here. It's giving you the data, right? Yes. After joining it, you want to select a particular department. I want to select department is purchasing department. And you can use and D dot department name. D dot department name equal to purchasing department. If I don't use D, will it select? I'm not using D. Will it select or not? It will give you the data or it will not give you the data. Any idea? Will not give data. It will give you the data. So why it will give you the data? The department name column is there in one single table only. Okay, that is what it will give you the data. But if you are not writing for the department ID column, this column you are not writing. Okay, this column you are not mentioning from which table you want to select. Then you will get error. Column ambiguously defined, right? Got it? So why? Because this department ID column is there in two different tables. Now Oracle will get confused. This department table, whether I need to take from this table or this table. That is why. Okay. Other columns, if you are defining it, other column, salary column, D dot department name I'm using. Salary column you are using. No, it will not give you the error. It will give you the result. Why? Because salary column is there in one single table only, right? So out of two tables, salary column is there in this table only. It can able to identify. Okay, in this table only it is there. It will take. But same column is there in two tables. If you don't mention that, you will get this kind of error. Sometimes you will get this kind of error. That is why I'm telling the answers. Okay, purchasing. Then you can go for some other condition and salary, right? Salary greater than 15,000. This condition I'm making. Sometimes if you are making the filter conditions, it will not give you any data sometimes. So they will ask you to troubleshoot it. They will give you complex big join queries. They will ask you where the data is getting filtered out. So first of all, you have to run the query. It is not giving you any data, or it is something it is filtering out. So it is getting filtered out with the different conditions, right? It may get filtered out based on the join condition, or it may get filtered on the this filter condition or this filter condition. So what you have to do, one by one, you have to make this way. So commented out, you can go for commented out, just to select it. You can check, okay, you are getting some data. It means, so the data is getting filtered out because of this join condition. Yes, correct. See why? Because purchasing department, all of them are getting less than 11,000. Since I'm making greater than 15,000, I'm not getting. Okay, cut. So this is what you have to tell them. So because of this join condition, it is getting filtered out. Okay. So how can I write the same join in ANSI method, first table, inner join, second table, instead of where you have to go with on, and you have to use where clause. Clear? Oh, somewhere it is missing. Yeah, this filter condition, yes, it is getting filtered out, going for some 10,000. Yes, only one record you are getting it, right? So that means because of this filter condition, it is getting filtered out. So you can use this way. You can find, okay, so where is that record? Clear? This is called inner join. Okay, I got one question. And the condition is done after filter. Yes, after join, it will filter out the record. Okay, it will get filtered out. So this is only 2 tables. We'll go for 3 tables, 4 tables, 5 tables also. We'll go by one by one. So I think 2 tables you are clear, right? So how to do left outer join? Same way you have to do left outer join, right outer join, all this. See, how can I write left outer join here? Left outer join. This is implicit method. So how can I write left outer join? You have to use right hand side plus symbol. This is left outer join. That means all the record from the left table, if you see this, you are getting all the records, right? If you make right hand side plus symbol, it is a left outer join. Means you might be getting null value on the right hand side. Yes. So this record. But after joining it, you are filtering out a department name equal to purchasing and the salary greater than. So that is why it is getting filtered out. Okay. So even you are getting the same result. Why? Because this filter condition is filtering out. So if you are not using filter condition, you will get this way. This is right outer join. Sorry, this is left outer join. You are getting null value on the right hand side. Yes. And if I want to go for same left outer join, left join on, that's it. Same result you will get it. Okay. Same result. And if you ask which join is mostly used in real-time project, mostly used join is ANSI method. Okay, so why we are writing ANSI method? The performance wise, the ANSI method will perform very quickly. And even if you are writing any join based on the ANSI method, the same query you can use it in any other database. Clear? So that is why we are going with joins, this type of joins. Okay. So you can write this way, and right outer join. You can write right outer join also. So you can go with right outer join this way. Sorry. Yeah. Right outer join is nothing but this way we will write. Correct? First table, second table, where plus symbol on the left hand side. This will give you right outer join. Means all the record from the right table. And if it is not matching, you will get null value on the left hand side. See here, this department ID from which table I'm selecting? Department ID I'm selecting from D table. That means I'm selecting from here. So that is why you are getting this value. If I'm going to select from here, right, E table. So the record is available here. If you're selecting from here, you will get this value, right? But if you're selecting the column from here for this record, 5 record, you will get it here. No, you'll get null value only. See here. For last one, you're getting null value only. Got it? Sometimes you may do this kind of mistake, the real time also. If you are doing that left outer join, right outer join, if you want to select the columns from the tables, use the appropriate table name. Okay, so D dot department name, department ID. So you can select. But the thing is, sometimes they will ask, see, what is the question they will ask? You have the data on the right hand side table, not on the left hand side, right? So that means in these departments, I do not have any employees, right? These departments, I do not have any employees. I want to select these departments alone. You can put AND condition and E dot employee ID. E dot employee ID, it's null. If I'm using this condition, employee ID is null, only these record will get selected, correct? These record will get selected, correct or not? That means in these departments, I do not have any employees, correct? These departments, I do not have any employees. No need to select these 4 columns, remove it. So remove it. If you see this, okay, you can say these departments, I do not have any employees. So if you have millions of data, no need to compare manually. So it will give you quickly that, okay, in these departments, I do not have any employees. Clear? Right outer join, you can do the same thing. You can do it in subqueries also. While seeing the subquery, I will explain. But this is what you can go for right outer join. Okay, how to make full outer join, right outer join? This is what you will make right outer join. Full outer join is, you can go with this way, full outer join, matching non-matching record from both the tables. You'll have null values on the right hand side, null values on the left hand side also. Sometimes very rare scenario you will find. So I want to make the join conditions. No employees are. Okay, so how can I make 3 tables join? 3 tables join, right? So how will you make 3 tables join? 3 tables or 4 tables, all this. If you see here, these 3 tables, employees, departments, locations, these 3 tables. So very simple. First, I will go for implicit method. Okay. Select column names from first table, employees, E, comma, second table, departments, D, comma, locations, L. Okay. If you have any other tables, all the tables you can mention here. Even if you have 10 tables, all the 10 tables you can mention here, no issues. And so we have written the from class, right? Then you have to use where class, where e dot join column. First you have to use these 2 table join. Okay, e dot department underscore ID equal to d dot department underscore ID, and then you have to join these 2 resultant. Means this resultant join with this table. D dot location ID, correct? So if you look at here, we have joined these 2 table with department ID. Then you have to take D dot location ID equal to L dot location ID. That is a join condition. So D dot location ID equal to L dot location ID. Okay. After that, you can go for any other join condition. That's fine. You can take all the columns from 3 tables, E dot column names, D dot column names, L dot column names from the tables. Okay. You can see here, I'm just selecting. This is what you are getting in. Okay. These tables from. I want to find out how many customers are from Oxford city, right? So what I can do now, you can use and so this is city column. So from which table city column is present? L dot city, correct? Equal to this way. So how many of them from Oxford city? 34 employees are working in this particular location. Got it? So you can write some filter conditions, more filter conditions, all this. So how can I write the same way? How can I write the ANSI method? How will you write ANSI method? First table, instead of comma, you have to go for join, right? Then you have to use, so only two tables you have to join first. Two table on condition. First you join it. The resultant, this is resultant, okay? This is resultant will be join third table, okay? Resultant should be joined on third table on condition, clear? Then filter condition, clear on this? So if you have more than three tables, you have to use join fourth table. You can go for another table on condition. Join fifth table on condition. Join sixth table on condition. Clear? Then where class is nothing but filter condition. And these are all join condition. This is filter condition. Clear? Any questions? So sometimes what will happen, instead of writing the table name, they will write some subqueries also. They'll be doing that select statement here. That is also fine. Clear? Join on. After that, you have to use where clause. Any questions? Three tables. See here, inner join on three tables. So how can I write four tables? Look at here, four tables. See, if you look at this join conditions, it's very simple only. How to check? Please select all the columns. No worries. You might be using direct column or you might be using derived column. That's fine. From first table, employees E, inner join, second table. Instead of second table, I'm writing some some subqueries, okay? The resultant. So what is the resultant you are getting? That will be considered as one table. The resultant of this one will be considered as one table. Employees E, inner join with this resultant, okay? This will be taken as D on E dot department ID equal to D dot department ID. Clear? Join third table on condition. Join fourth table on condition. These are all filter conditions. Clear? Any questions? Is it clear now? So even if you have very big join, it is very easy to interpret. Okay. So 5 tables. This is 4 tables, right? So now I'm going with 5 tables. So what is that? If you see this, you can easily understand. So what I'm writing, select column names, all the column names. This is a derived column, right? This is actual column from the table, but this is derived column. What is that column? Salary status. Whether salary status is actual column in the table, is there any column with salary status? No, but we are deriving it. Okay. Now you are getting it right. So subquery, don't worry, I will explain later. Okay. So leave this subquery. See, instead of taking the table directly, I have written one query here, right? So first you run this query. The resultant. Consider this is the D table, D, right? D table. So select all the columns from first table. The table, actual table I'm mentioning here, E, right? But here I do not have directly table called departments. You assume that, okay, D table I do not have directly. I'm writing some query to find that, derive that table, and the resultant will be stored in D here. It will be taken as second table. So employees E, this will be D, locations L, countries C, jobs J. How many tables you are joining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all the 5 tables you have to go for join, right? Join condition. First join condition, inner join. Second join condition, inner join, inner join. Then fifth one is inner join. This is join condition or filter condition? This is filter condition. Okay. This is join condition. This is filter condition. Clear on it? Clear? Any questions? Okay. So how can I write the same query in ANSI method? Is it difficult or easy? How can I write the same one in ANSI method? It's very simple. First table, same query I'm going to write. First table, employees join, inner join only I'm writing. If you want any other join, you can write. First table, join, second table, okay, on condition. This is on condition. Okay. Third table, join. So this is the third table, right? Third table. Sorry. No need to mention comma here. Join on this one. Then one more table. Join D countries, right? Countries, sorry. Country C on. Instead of and, you have to use on. Right? See here on table name and you have to use join, right? Jobs J. Join J on. Then you have to use where clause. See, we are going to run. It will give you the same result. Got it? Any tough here? See this question, if you look at this query, it might be looking like a big query, right? Okay, you are writing a big query. No, it's very, very simple. If you look at this query, it's very simple. These are all columns. Leave it. From first table, join with second table, on condition. Join with this one, on condition. Join with this one, on condition. See, you can remove these columns. You can, if you do not want, remove this, and you can put only where clause. You can go for next line like this. If you are selecting any columns from J, just to remove it from here. You are not selecting from J. You are selecting from here J, remove it. This comma, I remove it, run it. This is 4 table join only. Sometimes you will do like this also, right? So you are selecting this way. So why you are selecting, you are going for joins J. For join J is nothing but job ID. This job ID, I want to know which job title. SARF means what is that? SARF. I want to go for job title. So you can use this job title here to interpret the values. Job title, where is it? Here. J dot job title. Okay, sorry. This one. And you can use this condition also. And what is the J? So J is nothing but SA rep means sales representative, right? So all are from UK sales representative only. So why? Because I have filtered out here, right? Job ID J sales representative. That's why you are getting only one job IDs. Clear? Normally how we will write? First we will write 2 tables, 3 tables, 4 tables. But I need to have some other columns. Okay, some other columns I need it actually for the reporting. Then I will check which table the column is present. So that table I will join it here. Common column, I will check it. Okay, out of all the tables, which table can join in this particular new table? I will take that join condition. I will join it here. I'll get the columns here. Got it? The existing query, that is what you have to go for. Okay. 5 tables ANSI method. Yes, we have written. This is also like keyword we have used, like